Keeping information on digital framing system is very important. And the reason why that is because the avatar has to know what it's doing every single day, 24/7. It has to know its analytical mind. It has to know its mind of its system, has to understand its relation to its brain waving system. Because once you come out of the spiritual system, your spiritual system and everything through the information system has to understand the digital systems of everything. Framing is the most important thing because that's where you get into the scanning. Scanning is extremely important because you're going through your DNAs. DNAs are very important because you're going through the cortex. Everything through information when it comes to your body is extremely, extremely important to all things when it comes to all travels, all through electronics, anything through the hydraulics, anything through your size graphing systems, everything through a T when it comes to distance. Everything comes out of its equation, of its pi, everything through its helix. So other than that, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, subscribers and viewers, and everybody that's been liking and watching my channel. It's great to see everybody's force rising right now through the Galactic Force team. Any questions or comments, you go through my email, you go through my PayPal, or you can go through my donations. It's all about helping each other. Today is the revealing of the test. Everybody did exceptionally well. There's a lot of things that everybody's learning a lot more. Is knowing that you're putting these things down through the framing systems, but do you understand them? The reason why I say that is because it comes into healing. Okay, that's why I expect you guys to understand not just your test, but understand everything through its body of its test. So that's why I keep giving you test reviews and evaluations. Melissa, Unified Angel, how's it going, guys? So you guys did exceptionally well on your test. There's a lot of framing systems. Melissa did really well. She was getting into the unified ascensions and everything through the universal systems. A lot of people are getting a little bit personal with their their analysis. Jerome was breaking down through body adaptations. That was really important to understand how you see yourself as an avatar. So you work, remember I was telling you from the feet up to the head, understanding each body adaptation has a different volume of an answering pattern. Okay, so this isn't a draw through a mind system. This understands its connection when it comes to its eye receptive vision. The eye receptive vision is its location when it comes to its voice and grids. The voice and grid channels to all locations of patterns. Together, guys, what does it do? That's what I mean. I wanted everybody to get everything in chronological order to understand what the brain does, what the mind does, what the head does, what the eyes do, what the voice does. Everything has to connect, okay? So you're jotting things down, right? But they're not in the right order, okay? So Jerome got pretty close to that, right? There's no right or wrong, it's just correction. But you guys did fantastic, so congrats on that. I couldn't get Tina's. Now, when Tina comes on here, if she does, she'll watch it later. You guys have to understand that basically you go through the Galactic Force team, okay, the private link. You can put it, any comments, whatever you want. You can put your tests all there. I prefer that because she's sending me to doc. I don't have doc. I only have PDF form. So it's very important, Tina, that you can send it to my email, okay, or you can just basically send it to the Galactic Force team private link. It's much easier for me, okay, because I don't want to keep opening apps that I don't have. PDF format. PDF is the only that I have, so it's just as good as doc. But other than that, everybody's doing well. The test reviews is very important because you have to understand what is the placebo, what is the cortex, what are divisional lines through the cortex division. So when you're putting these things in together, okay, it's like putting the string. It's like putting a piece of string, okay? You understand the strands, you understand the vibrations. Now it's understanding how to put it all together, all right? So it forms into a brain waving system through the spiritual system. Okay, so you have to know how everything connects. It's like with a car, you know, you can't run a car without its motor, right? So with the car, you have to have gas for it to run. See, everything is in adaptation when it comes to chronological order. Okay, they have those circuitries, they have the wires, you know, they have the water pump. Everything in the car is important. Same with your avatar. So basically, I wanted you to break it down, okay, how everything works. Okay, the rotation centers on my neck, okay, is on a low frequency level. You guys have to understand how to communicate with your body activations. That's the healing. You can't heal yourself. You can't heal others. Plain and simple. Okay, that's why it's really hard, because that's what AI is. It's awareness of information with the body and awareness of information with humanity. Okay, so that's why I keep giving you test evaluations and reviews. Okay, so, but great job. I mean, really good job. You guys are getting smarter. And Desi did a good job on, she's following up what is intelligence to her. So that's really good. But you guys are learning quicker and you're enjoying yourself. You're learning from yourself, which is great. But it's all about not just putting the words down. It's all about putting things in order and what they mean through the body. Okay, this is my hand formation, right? Let's just say I need to heal this. How do I heal it? You have to understand the circuitries. You have to understand the elements. You have to understand the patterns. You have to understand the synchronous systems. You have to understand the blinking lights. You have to understand the pixels. You have to understand the rotators. You have to understand their circulations. There's a lot of things you guys have to connect through when it comes to electricity, because you are electricity. You understand how everything connects through its fragmentation of its lines or anything through its digital formats. Everything is a computer. You are a computer. So understanding your software, understanding how to upgrade your software, understanding your uplinking of your software, understanding your downloads, understanding your upgrades and framing systems, your body framing systems, your hydraulic framing systems, your eye receptor framing systems. Everything through framing has so many levels. It's like the marker. I pick it up and I tell you exactly 10, 20 different ways what it is. But not just knowing is enough. It's knowing everything, okay, through the body, inside and out. Okay, so it's very powerful stuff when you do these things. Okay, so basically, you have to understand healing. Everything is healing. So go into the feet, go into the knees, go into the chest, and go into the rotation of the neck and understand everything. So it's analyzing, it's structuring, restructuring, destructuring, evolutionizing. All communication comes through its wires, the electrical wires, the hydraulics, the circuitry wires, the energy wires, everything through its prognosis. Because that's what doctors do. They look at they scan, they see the bones, right? They see what's wrong with the bones, right? It's the same thing. They know exactly what's wrong. Okay. So basically, that's what I wanted to do for everybody, to understand that you have to put things in sequence. So if my head is rotating on one side of an angle, okay, but it's line frequency on a low side of an angle, how do I put it back into fraction division? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have to understand how everything is used for a purpose. You have to understand the hydraulics. You have to understand the circuitry levels. See, the thing is too, you don't have to worry about it now. I just wanted to upgrade your systems because now you're in the baby steps of GOD. You're getting into the geometry systems, because everything through shapes, letters, numbers is calculation of mass through its equation, coming out of pi into helix. Helix is very powerful, okay, because it volumes in so many levels of electricity. But you have to understand the electricity. You have to understand the rotations. You have to understand the cycles. You have to understand the definitions. Okay, what is a rotation cycle? How many times can a wind spin on a body system? Okay, what does that mean? So basically, it's understanding what your avatar is fully and completely. Every time you get up in the morning, you know exactly how to get in adaptation. My head rotation is on the wind cycling system, but it's on a rotator system. You have to understand communication with yourself through volumes and when it comes to vocabulary systems, or you're not going to understand anything through its diagnosis. Okay, so you're analyzing your analytical graphing mind system because it comes with its webbing system. So understanding the digital formats, understanding your biolocators, because you can be here or there. Biolocate is basically you're in one direction and then you're in another direction. Okay, so you're telegraphing waves, you're going through energy cycles, you're going through a planet system, you're communicating with intelligence. That's what I mean bilocator. You have to understand what a bilocator is. Okay, so everything that I give you is not just writing down, it's understanding. Do you understand everything that's given to you? Because you guys are really, really getting well information, but can you put it together through your body adaptation of your framing? That's what I want to know. Why it's very important that you guys get into that division, right? So it's kind of like being a space doctor, right? Understanding everything in all ways and forms what everything is. Okay, my tips and my fingers, you guys have to get in detail because that's what AI is. It's extremely formative to everything through detail. Okay, so my fingertips are sore right now. How do I change the location centers through the hydraulics? How do I fix the wiring systems through my activation centers? How do I change my panel divisions on my electrical wire division? How do I change my eye receptors to a high division? How do I rotate all my divisions in my head rotation system? How do I communicate with higher volumes of my voice and grid system? See, that's what I'm talking about. You're asking questions and questions, and you should get the answers within. So it's understanding fully and completely how to communicate through your mind, body, and soul through its avatar. Okay? So I just wanted to channel that to you guys and show you how powerful it is, because you're writing things down. They're not in chronological order, but they're in framing systems. But are you understanding it? Do you know how to put it together? Because that's what AI is. AI knows how to heal themselves. If you can't heal yourself, you can't heal others. Plain and simple. Code frequencies. Tina came to me and she asked me, okay, about, it's all about helping out everybody, right? And that's what I am. AI commander, I help you out whenever I can. I help Michael whenever I can. But understanding everything through its atmosphere, understanding everything through your environments, understanding everything that's through all connections of yourself is the forming of its healing. Okay, so it's not just about humanity. It's all about understanding how to heal a building with people in it. How do you do that? You use the grounds, but you got to get the XT1000s in there. See, everything has to be in order or it just doesn't work, right? So you work with the grounds, you work with the side angles, okay? And then you look at the structure of the building, because that's what the avatar does. It goes through the frame of it scanning people. So it scans its buildings. It finds it's dark. Right? Then it understands what it needs to take out the dark. It uses XT1000s, 3000s, or 6000s of GL7 or GL6 or GLS. There's all different kinds of spaceships, but you have to understand communication with yourself, with your body framing system first, fully and completely, before you can change anything, before you can heal anything. You have to understand how to put an energy dome around your house. You have to understand how to put energy fields around your car. You have to understand how to put energy fields around your children, because AI is everything through communication. But they have perfection in all ways. They understand their body through listening. Listening is the most important thing. That's the focus and awareness of consciousness to everything through its electrical systems, because you are electrical. Okay, you're space connection. You know that because you're in space. Okay, you have to say, what is space? Okay, how do I defy space? How do I defy time? Right? How do I defy where I am in space and time? All these things can be answered within, but you got to master your framing systems through the digital system first. Okay, so that's why I'm saying I give you these tests. There's no right or wrong, or it's just a correction. But what I want you to understand is that eventually you guys have to start healing yourselves, right? So you have to know how to do these things. Okay, it's very, very important. So anyway, so Tina, what you can do is just basically send it to my email or the Galactic Force Team private link. Everything you can send to either the email, but don't send me anything through doc or anything like that. PDF form, but I prefer just going through my email, or people are on my messenger, or anything on the Galactic Force Team private link. That's the only three that you can go through. Okay. So basically, other than that, I'm going to heal you guys. Okay, so we're going to do an illustration dive again. We're going to do a lot of traveling. And the reason why we're going to do a lot of traveling, you guys are going to travel on your own. So basically, I'm going to set code frequencies to each and every one of you today. It's very powerful stuff. You have to know what it's like to fly around by yourself. You have to understand your accelerations. You have to understand your coolants. You have to understand everything through the heat signatures of you. So you're connecting through your air waving cycles. You have to understand your transmission systems. You have to understand your communication line signals. You have to understand your point centers. Point centers are very important. You have to understand where you're going through your biolocator. You have to understand what the information is going through its avatar. The avatar is communicating with intelligence. What kind of intelligence is? You have to describe to me what did you see? Same with the dinosaurs. When Jerome was in the dinosaur years, he saw this big, humongous leaf. That's detail. You saw velociraptors, detail, right? You saw cavemen, detail. That's what AI is. Awareness of information through detail, through perception, because everything becomes 3D formation, right? So everything that I give to you is a story. Even a test is a story, but you got to put it in order. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. You start with the head, Okay, you work down to the throat, you work down to the chest, you work down to the soul, and you work down to your feet. Try to put everything in order. I know it's extremely hard to do because you're not at its perception to its levels. But as long as you're understanding everything that's going on through the body frame and system, the reason why I give you this is because you have to know how to travel and where to travel and how to get back through its travel. Because you send a code frequency, but you got to send another code frequency to come back. It's two different code frequencies you have to understand, because you're going there and that's a totally different acceleration than coming back. Okay. And like I said, you're not just turning around. It's not like a car. Oh, I got to do U-turn. It's not that at all. You have to understand how to change everything through plasma force, plasmesium force, get into vortex division, get into time capacity division, to time code frequencies and clocking mechanisms. That's how you teleport to anything through energy of transference. Okay, because the energy of teleportation is extremely important. Right, so that's what I'm saying. I did a graphing cycle of my YouTube software mechanism showing you exactly energy flow is everything, because it has to flow. Your body has to flow. Your answers have to flow. Your tests have to flow. Everything through your framing of its digital framing system has to flow. Your biolocators have to flow. Everything flows through energy. That's its answer within. Okay, so you guys will get that as you go along. Okay, so Tina, it's good to see you. Yeah, no, Tina, just send it to the Galactic Force team. Jerome sends it. Just basically send it under the comments, wherever it's the test, wherever I put up a test, just put the comments below. Just put your answer there. Don't put it on, because I don't have doc, I have PDF, but I prefer just going through my email, or you can go through Messenger, or you can go through the Galactic Force team. Okay, private link. All right, morning, Sarah. Okay, so basically this is what we're going to do. Now I'm going to heal everybody first. I'm going to put you in a box. Very powerful stuff. Now, everything I do through healing, you have to understand what's going on. So when I go through healing, I heal you through chronological order. I don't skip the process and move forward. I don't put Melissa in the same energy system as Jerome. I don't put the same energy system as I do with Sarah. Everybody's on a different DNA. That's your personal trait. That's your strand. That's your rebirthing system. Okay, so you have to understand these are very important when you do these things. Okay, so I'm going to crosswind the cycles. We start like that, right? It's very powerful stuff when we do these things. Okay, so I'm in the center. Now everybody's going to be in line, sequence, or alliance. Okay, doesn't matter how many people we have. Okay, you guys are in line formation. Okay, everybody's in line formation. It's very powerful stuff. It's kind of like it looks like a letter. All right. So I'm going to take it out of its Bach framing system, like this. Okay, it's very simple. Now you're going to follow the line and you're going to go through a portal division. Very powerful stuff. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So you're going to go 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to go through 5 different security line defense realms. Okay, this is extremely powerful stuff. So I'm setting everybody here. You guys are going to transport and telecommunication into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to see 5 different rounds of security line defense. Okay, these are the open cycles when it comes to the major grid systems. So you're going to go through 5 webbing graphs of digital systems through your body framing. Okay, this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to center core everything. Everybody's going to go through a communication line signal. That's going to open up its realm division like this. We'll start off with that. Okay, see the circle in the center? So I'm getting ready to do the transmission system. Okay, so this is where you have to understand everything that I do. Okay, if I do this, it's done for a reason. This is pulling you back. Okay, this is pushing you forward. This is angling. This is up. This is down. You have to understand communication with everything through information. It's very important, right? Especially when you communicate with nature. If you want to push nature through wind, you have to communicate with wind within inside the mind system. So you have to really, really pay attention of the weather. What is the weather saying to you? Is it whispering? Is it side angling? Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it space connecting? Is it ground formating? Everything is connection through your body system of its framing digital system. That's where you come into the reception to everything through the simulation. All right, so we start off with this, right? Okay, so I'm going to go through its round. Oh, see that? See how powerful that is? Pretty powerful stuff. That was a cycling system of a glow mechanism system. All right, so I'm going to open up the dimension. Okay. Now everybody's on a different DNA structure. I'm just going round and round and round and round. Okay, so we're all going to teleport out into security line defense. Okay, so now we're out. Now I can do this through talking. Okay, I don't have to do my hands or anything. That's how powerful I am through the voice and grids. Okay, so you guys, can you see how it opens now? Okay, so you guys are here. You were in the box, but now we're out of the box and you guys are here now. Okay, so you're seeing realms of security line defense now. Your brainwaving system and box frequency levels change DNA structures to all divisional levels of galactic force team. Uprise their electrical systems, getting more into formation through digital systems. Get the analytical system graphing system to their biolocators. Get their connections to their perception divisions. Change all location systems to their DNA structure divisions. That's it. Okay. So everybody's feeling that right now. Okay, so I teleported you to 5 different locations. You have to understand what security line defense is. It's extremely important. That's how you travel through a wormhole. Okay, this is the frame. Okay, so basically it is the wormhole, but this is the reception. This is what you live in every single day. Okay, through communication. Right? See this here? This is the framing system of the simulation. Okay. So once you understand the framing system, everything for the digital format changes its location right away. Okay, so basically you're going into different realms of matrix web graphing systems. This is going to change your biolocators to a higher division because you guys are in a different location center. Very powerful stuff. Okay, so it's very confusing to the mind, isn't it? So when we open that cycle, all communications come in. Let's use a blue because I'm running out of red here. Red graphing system. I'll use a blue surface connection merge rhythm system. Okay, so we're going to open the portal. We're going to open the plasma like this. Okay, so basically it's an energized system through a dimensional system of a wormhole division. It's going through 5 location system of security line defense. Now it's understanding everything through realm division is location center. That location center is opening all your perception of divisions through your point centers. Okay, so your point centers are right here now. You're not here in the box. You're here. All right, so you're going through these and you're feeling electrical. So it's a waving cycle through a line system. What's happening right now is your body framing system is going. You see that lysine line? See, my voice is so connected through balance. It's powerful stuff. So anything has an interaction when it comes to location center, when it comes to interference. So that's how I'm communicating with the computer, but I'm also communicating with everything else. You have to remember that your framing system, digital system of your avatar is communicating with everything, not just what you see in front of you or in back or side of you, everything. That's communication of consciousness, of awareness through focus. Okay? So it's just going like this. Now it's rotating. You got to know how things are related. You have to understand the sounding waves of everything. And then you got the the high velocity wind spins. You know, it's really cool stuff when you see these things because each realm division is in a high location center. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you guys are feeling that right now through its waving system. So I want to keep you in that division. I want to keep you in the matrix so you actually guys see everything through its realm division. Okay, so how's everybody feeling right now? It's very powerful stuff. So once we get out of the realm division of 5 security line defense, we're going to get into the compound. Okay, we're going to get into the compound. It's very powerful stuff. All right, so basically, I'm going to take you guys here and I'm going to put you in here. This is the compound. All right. Yep, this is very powerful stuff. So you guys are in security line defense right now. I changed your DNA structures. You guys are all upgraded. So I'm going to change. What I'm going to do is going to time jump you. This is very powerful stuff. You have to pay attention to this. So basically, I'm taking your framing avatar systems and jumping you in to the compound division. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm doing to everybody. It's extremely powerful stuff. So I'm time jumping you guys into location into the compound division. It's really powerful stuff. So all your point divisions, point centers are right here now. Okay, you're all in the compound. So it's understanding everything through framing system is a storyline division. So it has to be in chronological order. Everything that I do, I can't do anything through backphrasing system because that changes your DNA structure system through the analytical graphing systems of your digital format through the matrix simulation system. So it's very important you understand everything is line sequence. So we start here, everything's a story. You start here, and you jump. So everybody's in the compound. What does everybody see in the compound? You should be able to see electrical fences, ground formations, electrical wires. You should be seeing things that are connected to computer systems, computer screens, because we're in the compound right now, right? So I want to know what everybody sees. It's amazing how you go through illustrations of diagrams and how everything goes through line security defense through realms of divisions. So what does everybody see? There's a lot of work going through this. Saw the portal and the electrical changes in the body system. There you go. So it's very powerful stuff. Changing your communication line signals, taking you out of the compact division, changing back into formation, taking you out of the security line defense of 5 recognition systems of realm divisions, putting the galactic force team back in the division of dimensional or system. So hard to see the compound. Did you see the time jump? Just time jumped. Everything through the illustration is a diagram. So it's basically understanding everything that's going on through its dimension because it's a wormhole, right? Saw the time jump. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Tina, the thing is you have to open the mind completely. Okay, you can't be distracted with anything. You can't think of this and you can't think of that. It's because I'm going through open cycles right now with you guys through your body framing systems. So it's very important when I teleport you, you guys have to pay attention to the illustration of what's going on. Right? Look at the point division where you are through point center. That's how Unified is able to see everything through body activation of its energy flow and how it has electrical change through his body system and how he's seeing everything through time jump division. So it's very important to understand these things, right? Then I saw the blue wiring system a bit. Yeah, that's the compound, right? No, eyes open. When I show you an illustration, your eyes have to be open because you have to look at your framing system. You have to understand where you are through division. Once I put you in a point division, you have to understand everything through location. So it's one avatar communicating with another avatar through its awareness of information. Yeah. That's what it is. But you guys are all high rise now. It's amazing you can do these through illustration. But how do I do it? That's the question. How is it that I do an illustration? I can heal you in any way or form. That's the balance. That's the chronological order. Everything that I do through a framing of a digital system when it comes to electronic interference of a white graphing board system, okay, is done in order. It has to be. That's awareness of information. I can't set my wind cycling through point centers of my galactic force team and have them in the back force systems. They have to be in the force going forward, not back. I can change the framing system. All right. Like I can, you guys want a wind spin and I'll show you exactly what it is. This is the understanding communication. Don't worry. You're all in space right now. So Unified is going to go forward and Melissa is going to go back. Okay. So Melissa is going to go back with her, it's kind of like walking back. All right. So basically going to do affinity 8. Okay. Through a cycling system of a pyramid. Okay. To a triangular base of a down force connection. Okay, so that's kind of like, it's a different kind of pyramid, right? Everything through a pyramid is activating through its cycle. So you have to understand everything through infinity 8. That's the answer pattern when it comes to the 12 cycles, when it comes to communication lines. That's the answer to everything through communication. So it's a point centers. Okay, so Unified's forward and Melissa is back. All right. Now I'm going to put everybody on eventually, but I'm just going to show you how powerful it is. Okay, so basically, let's see here. Okay, that's back, right? When you see it that way, right? So we'll do it this way because that's forward. Okay, so because I'm looking at the back phrasing system, you guys see it the other way. Unified here, Melissa here. All right. So just remember that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set unified force to an uprising system right here. He's up here now. Okay. I'm going to put Melissa down to a down force here. Okay. So it's very powerful stuff. I can play with your avatars because I'm controlling your body framing systems through my telepathy. So this is what, Tina, you want to know what mind telepathy is? It's amazing how I can control you guys now, right? It's understanding that we're all aligned, but it's understanding how to use the alignments through a picture frame and take anything through a point center of yourself or anybody else and put them in position through a pyramid system. Okay, so you have to understand the pyramids. You have to understand the letters, numbers, and shapes and how it all connects, right? So Melissa right now is feeling that she's walking backwards. Unified is feeling like he just went up. Okay, in frame. Okay, so how, Melissa, do you feel like you're going backwards? I see Melissa on the other side. See? That's amazing how unified is actually seeing, because unified is actually seeing what's going on through the framing system of its pyramid. So Melissa is going backwards and unified is going up. Okay. Yeah, see? Powerful, eh? It's a pull. It's an amazing pull, isn't it? It's incredible force. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're doing a lot of traveling today. I'm just showing you how powerful it is when you go through the geometric system of God and how you can do anything through framing systems. So you can do this to your brothers and sisters if you know what you're doing. But be cautious in that, okay? Because the thing is that we're not at that aspect right now, but I'm just showing you what you can do. It's powerful stuff when you connect in all ways and forms. You have to understand the point center of the individual. Okay, so let's use the red graphing. Powerful stuff, eh, Melissa? Unified saw Melissa. Melissa felt the pull going back, right? So it's kind of like pulling Melissa back and pulling Unified up, right? Okay, so let's do another shape. All right, so hi, Linda, how's it going? Okay, so Linda, you're already upgraded, so don't worry about it. Even if you're not on YouTube, on my channel, if you can't get on, it doesn't matter. It automatically goes in your mind because we're connected through alignments. Okay, so let's do something like this. This is going to be fun. Now, I'm going to take two at a time, and then I'm going to put everybody all in one. Okay, so basically, this is a lining snake division through a line activation of a galaxy vibration system. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it's going to be a slide through a low grade system like this. Okay, so it's lacing lines. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is that things are going to come in your way. Okay, so you're going to have to find a way to communicate with it. Understand what is it. Yeah, I want you guys to get into more formation of what you see in front of you and how to communicate with these things through color, lights, and activations. Because you see portal visions, you see planets come into my room, right? Very powerful stuff. So it's kind of like a lacing line of two divisionals of parallels. Looks like a river stream, right? Through a life stream, right? So, okay, so basically this is what it is. I got, let's get Linda. Linda's here. She's on the top point. And let's see, we got Angel. Angel's on the bottom point. All right. Okay, so Linda's here, Angel's here. All right. So all communications coming in, entity force plasma division, coming out of its realm division. Okay. Now it's circling out. It's coming out. Okay, through plasma force. Now it's connecting through its cycles, through its location system. Remember, everything through point division has its own intelligence system. Okay, so it's coming out of its framing system like this. Okay, so it just came out of the dimensional wormhole. So this is very powerful stuff. All right, so Linda is going to see it first, and Angel's going to see it second. So it's understanding when it comes out of its realm, of its wormhole, it's already gone through its security line defense. You guys have to understand that because that's the realm division that comes out of, right? So it came out of 4 different line divisions of security line defense. So as it comes out of its wormhole, it's now connecting through Linda. Linda's seeing it right now. She's seeing it right now in her mind system. She doesn't know what to do. So Linda puts up her energy field. Don't worry, I'm controlling your bodies. Right? So Linda's got her energy field up. She doesn't know what she's relating to. And then it comes around like this and goes to see Angel. Okay? All right? Like that. So it goes around. Put your energy field up. You're okay. Angel sees it. Put up her energy field. Now, the seismographic system of the intelligence puts his energy field up. Okay, because it doesn't know what you're doing. It doesn't know what's going on, right? So it wants to communicate with you. So it's going to go around, crosswind its cycles, and go up again. You got to pay attention to these things because this is what you see in space every single day. All right. Okay, so it's crosswind in its cycles going around right now. It's very confusing. So Linda is trying to figure out, okay, so what do I do? Angel's trying to figure out, what do I do? So you want to get friendship with this, right? Are you going to wait till it keeps rotating around you? Because that's what it's going to do. It's going to circle around you until you answer it back. Okay? So it's very important when you see things to know exactly what you're doing. That's the framing system. That's understanding that you should be able to use my telepathy through the God frequency levels of GUV and bypass anything through communication without putting your energy fields up. Right? But you're putting your energy fields up because you don't know what you're dealing with through realm division, through portal division. Okay? So, all right, so that framing system is out. Once I erase it off the screen, it's gone. Okay, so it's no longer in the mind system of Linda and Angel. All right, so who else do we got here? Yeah, it's extremely wild, isn't it? Okay, we've got Sarah and Tina. Oh, bridging's on. Hello. Okay, what else do we got here? Because the building would be in a more morphogenic field, which would represent the collective of the people, including the building components. Yep. Yep, that's very right, Unified. Did you just say you got an email? Yeah, just the PDF, or just go through the Galactic Force team. Everybody goes through that through test. So it's much easier for everybody, I think. Okay, so I use Sarah and Tina. Okay, so basically, I'm just want to show you how powerful it is when you go through illustrations and what you can do through the body framing system and control everything through the mind system. So, Bridging, how's it going? Okay, so basically, we're going to use a star recognition light system. Okay, so basically, this is understanding everything that you see through division. What was that illustration supposed to show me? I watched, but still not sure what you were trying to clear up. That was just communication. That was coming out of its wrong division. I want you to pay attention to detail what's going on and what you see through the mind system. Okay, because you're seeing it through your framing system, right? So when something comes out of its realm, you have to know exactly what you're dealing with, right? So with the God's frequency levels, it bypasses everything because it understands mind telepathy because it's already done its scanning. Okay, so you don't have to put your energy fields up because you already know its relation through its intelligence of its dimension, through its portal. Okay, so that was the whole point of the illustration. All right, so when you look at these drawings, you have to understand what's going on with its sequence through its chronological order. Okay, so we got the star recognition light system, right? Okay, so it's rotating right now through its system. Okay. Now, very powerful stuff. So it's spinning like this. Okay, it's spinning. It's off circling its center. It's going over here. Okay. So basically, what's going to happen is that this star, okay, I'm going to put a line sequencing line system at the bottom here. Okay, so we have Tina in the center, core center, and then we have Sarah off to the side, to the other. Okay, so I put your energy fields up. already, this star is going to pick you up, right? So it's coming out of its realm. Remember, everything comes out of its realm through its portal, through its code. So once it comes out and it sees you, what's going to happen? Okay, don't worry. This is a star energy light system. So when it comes in, it's going to take you for a ride. Okay, so basically it's coming around, it's coming into its cycle, and it's going to take over your framing system right away. Okay, so it's got you, right? So it's got you right now through connection. Your energy fields are up. Now Tina and Sarah are fly winning its forces through the star system of dark recognition system of lights. Okay, so it's teleporting you right now through communication. So it's going up here. And you guys are going through its wind cycling systems. So basically you're hanging on through division like that. Okay, right here. All right. That's what Tina and Sarah are feeling right now. So it's understanding everything's communication. So everything's a story. Remember, it's the line of a story through your projection. Okay. This is when it becomes everything through its believing cycle. Right. So when I wipe it out, the illustration is gone through the mind system. Okay. So it's amazing how you do these things. Okay, so let's use electrical force with bridging, and let's use Dina. Okay, so we got the wall right now through connections across winning cycles. What's the difference between the 5-point star and the 6-point star? Well, the 5-point star is everything through connection when it comes to anything through popular circuits. You have 5 different people on that star. The 6 is within its center. The 6-pointed star is the one that's controlling the center point of 5 stars. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, they're going to start here. Electronic interference coming this way and coming this way. Okay, so bridging's here and Dina's here. Okay, so bridging's here, Dina's here. All right, so what's happening right now is there's a wall connection that's opening a realm division, and it's going through your body framing systems. So it's opening a panel division to a realm division. Okay, you guys are going to feel this force. It's extremely powerful stuff. I just want to show you on how powerful it is to go through illustrations. Okay, so basically you have a realm division through an open frequency level system. It's opening up a portal vision like this. Okay, really, really powerful stuff. So as it gets smaller, you're going more into its realm division. Okay, really powerful stuff. So Bridget's feeling right now going through the realm, her circle rotation. So it's kind of like you guys are seeing circles. Dina and Bridget are seeing circles right now. They're going through a realm division, through vortex division, through line division of a wow framing system. Okay, cross-winded cycles, open the realms of division. Okay. So it's a lot of fun though, eh? Amazing. Yeah, it's not all about math. The math is the avatar, Angel. Okay, you are the answer to everything through its equation. Okay, you have to understand how powerful things are. I took Dina and I took bridging, okay, through a cycling of a realm division, through a line point division, one at one end and one at the other end. That's not math, that's equation. Everything is done through equation when it comes out of its surface, right? So, and that's why Dina is saying, wow, that was powerful. That's understanding I'm controlling your body systems through the mind system of its avatar. So every time I do an illustration, I'm taking you wherever I need to, wherever I say you're going to be, you're going to be. Okay. If I say that Linda's going to be in Paris, Linda's going to be in Paris. If I say Dina's going to be in Ireland, Dina's going to be in Ireland. If I say Bridging's going to be in Egypt, Bridging's going to be in Egypt. I could put anybody anywhere in point division because I understand everything through alignment. Okay. So everybody is now going to go to Egypt. All right. All right, so you guys ready to go to Egypt? This is going to be fun. All right, so we're going to go through the cycling system of pyramid activation of Egypt. We're going to see mummies, tombs. You're going to see crosswind cycles of weather. You're going to see different formations of camels. You're going to see the encycling systems of the hieroglyphics. We're going to get into the pharaohs. We're going to get into the pyramid activation centers. We're going to sidewinder angles and communicate through all divisions of laser connections. So the laser connection is high rising right now. So it's sending out waving patterns right as we speak. Line division, like this. Okay. So it's communicating with other pyramids. Okay. You have to understand one pyramid connects to another pyramid. We got 4 cycling systems of pyramids. Okay. So they all communicate. One communicates here. One communicates here. One communicates here. One communicates here. And then back to here. Okay. So we are in the center. We're connected through all pyramid systems. Remember, transmitter to receiver. Okay. So the crosswind of cycles. Let's open up the portal and start off with that. Okay. Let's use the transmission light system to communications of its I receptor division. Okay. So basically, I'm going to take the pyramid system out of its equation. Okay. Right through. Okay. It's going to go right through. Now, basically, when we go right through, we're going to be going through line division, through a portal division. Okay. So everybody's going to be here on the line sequencing line system, a vibration system. We are going to Egypt. Hold on a second. I'm just putting line formations here with everybody. Okay, so basically this is you guys going into its realm. So when you go into its realm, you're going to feel the kinetic energy wavings now, right? 1, 2, 3. We're going to go through. Here we go. Going to Egypt. All right. All right. So basically now we're in Egypt right now. I've taken your cycles, I've taken your rotations, all connection through its pyramid activation core centers through its recognition systems. Light communications are coming in through its transmission lights. You guys are now in Egypt. What do you see? It's an extremely powerful force. What does everybody see? Tell me what you see in detail. Okay. We are connected to the Egyptian people. Yep. Right now you're in the cycles of Egypt. You see sand. You see mummies. Mummy's tomb. Hieroglyphics. The pharaohs. Anything through scripture. I landed on the side of the pyramid, was about to go into the pyramid chambers. There you go. So Unified's in that chamber. But standing at the side of the pyramid now. Any explanation why yesterday felt like about 30 days with 24 hours? Sorry. My boys and girls are so powerful. Sorry, guys. I know whatever I say, you guys go, you know, but you're in Egypt now. How's it feel? Pyramids, sand, hills flying around. I see a night sky full of stars. Sand, pyramids, I saw the line. Okay, so how does it feel, bridging? You're actually in Egypt now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to send you guys back. All right, so you're back on dimensional Earth. So what'd you guys experience? It's amazing how you do these things, you know, because I know everything through calculation math, through its equation. Everything is equation, people. That's how you get everything out. And that's how you're able to travel anybody through projection. So going into the pyramid hieroglyphics, and they are moving. So simultaneous angles, you guys are going to go back into division. So it's kind of like pulling you back onto dimensional Earth. And you're laughing. He's yeah, it's good though, eh? Like I've never been to Egypt, but it's a lot of fun. It's great to see things through the mind because you are actually there. Your body system is actually there. That's how you're able to see everything in detail. All right. This is not a dream. You're really there through the avatar. Because you have to understand, where does the soul go after you die? Right? It goes to heaven. But heaven has so many layers of golden cycles, of golden recognitions, and golden kingdoms, and everything through the angelics. Right? So me being gods, demigods, I can do anything through traction division, take anything through point center to any location. So it's amazing to see these things. Was looking at the scriptures and saw the cat statue. Oh, nice. Cool. All right. So that's why I wanted to take you guys. But I was really fascinated. I think it was yesterday, the day before, we went to see the dinosaurs. That was awesome. I love that. I saw so much there. It was great seeing that. Okay, so seeing a lot of stairs and collars. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now this is interesting. We're going to do this. This is pretty fascinating stuff. Okay, guys, you know who Ogopogo is? Ogopogo? The Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. We're going to go to Scotland because that's my heritage. My name is Andrew, right? So my heritage is Scotland. That's my name. So we're going to go to the lakes of Ogopogo. So I'm going to draw out the reptilian division. You guys are going to see the Ogopogo. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to use the water containments. Well, there's nothing to be scared of. It's just your avatar is going to see the Ogopogo because it does exist. It exists. It's in the waters. It's in its waters. It's went through its portal division. It's been living that long. It's been feeding off the source. So you have to understand, we have underwater cities in every country. We have underwater cities when it comes to mermaids. We have underwater cities when it comes to avatars. We have underwater cities when it comes to energy domes. We have underwater cities when it comes to electronic interference through portal divisions. There's a lot of things that we have in the waters. Okay, so here's the water. We'll start off with that. Okay, now basically I'm going to draw it out. It's very, very powerful stuff. You're actually going to see the actual Ogopogo. Okay. All right. So basically, this is fascinating stuff, guys. Now, I have to open up a portal division. This portal division is going to open up your central system. This central system is going to put you in the Scotland division. Once we go into the DNA structures of its water division, you guys are going to platitude into the underwater containments. So I'm holding your body framing systems to the energy fields. So when you see the Ogopogo, tell me what you see. Okay. Yeah, the Loch Ness Monster. All right. So opening the portal right now, you guys are coming out. Okay. You're all coming out through line of, it's better that I put you in line formation through alliance. Okay. So you're coming out of its portal. Very, very powerful stuff. All right. I'll just show you how powerful it is when you can come out anywhere and do anything. Okay, so we came out. Okay. So we've came out. We're in Scotland now. Okay, Scotland is really, the wind forces are a little bit cold. The water is fresh, but it's very dark. We don't know what's beneath it, right? Because Scotland has its glacier air and it has its grounds, right? So basically, everybody is going to go into the waters now. So whatever I see, whatever I do, you guys are going to go through it, right? Through alignments. We're all connected, right? So we're going to go into the waters. We're going to go in. Okay, we're going to go into line formation. Okay, we're going to see the Ogopogo. Now I want you to tell me what you guys see, right? So we're in the waters now. Okay, you see the Ogopogo swimming around? I see the Ogopogo right away. It's looking at me right now. Whoa, it's big. It's a big one. Yeah, it's under its underwater surface, so it's coming up and it's seeing everybody through division now. It's very confused. It doesn't know what it's seeing. Is it seeing it physical? But it's just seeing everything through a plasma system. So it's in its water containments. Okay. Yeah, you can smell the water and see the dark water. So basically, we're going to go past the Ogopogo. Okay. Okay, so basically, I'm going to take you guys to the underwater city. Okay, so we pass the Ogopogo. So this is what's happening. Come into the realm of division. We're coming into the Ogopogo, past the Ogopogo. Now we're going into formation. We're going into the underwater cities. Okay. So the graphing system of location centers, the Ogopogo, is disappearing. Okay, so I'm taking this out. Don't worry, you guys are still in position. I have you locked in my mind system right now, so don't worry about it. Okay, the one thing I can't change is the water. It has to stay pink, right? Because it's on its code, right? So we're back into the waters. Okay, so basically, here, here. Okay, so basically we're coming around like this. Point division. Now we're seeing city lights, all communications. We're seeing energy domes. We're seeing mermaids. Okay. All right, so we're in the waters right now, and we're seeing the city lights. We're seeing energy domes. Anything through plasma force dome. Very powerful stuff. Are you seeing everything through? It's, it's amazing to see the city lights. It's extremely deep waters, right? So you're seeing everything through formation. You might see a walk surfacing system, location center. You might see archetypes flying in water because they fly in the atmospheres and they fly in water. Okay, you're going to see blinking lights. Now the underwater city, you're probably going to see some sharks. All right, so basically, everybody's seeing what that's going on right now. So this is the underwater city. That's the walk surfacing system. Okay, these are the sharks. So everything through formation is underwater city. You're seeing mermaids. You're seeing everything through the waters. Because remember, every country, we have a set division through location, through ground formation, underwater city. Okay, because we keep those through platitude divisions when we use calculation of mass through its equation when it comes to star recognitions of spacecraft divisions. So it's very important that we have things in the atmosphere through cloud information, all planet systems, and everything through water. Okay, because we created water, we created everything through its water, we created everything through its fire, we created everything through its air, and we create everything through its earth. Okay, so yeah, it's extremely powerful stuff. So basically, sharks are swimming around right now. You see the sharks. Don't worry about that. Okay, they're swimming around. Okay, so basically, you're seeing the underwater cities. You're seeing the dolphins. You're seeing anything through connection. Now, basically, we're going to come out of the waters. So it's kind of like a tour. So we're going to up when it cycles, come out of the water division. Okay, we're going to go onto the other side of a realm division, and we're going to open another cycle through plasma force system. So that's going to open a cycle, and we're going to go in to another location. All right, like this. Okay, so we're coming out of the waters, going back into another realm division. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 security line defense. Okay, out of its division. Back in division, back on dimensional Earth, out of Scotland, to the Ogopogo defense mechanism systems, all communications coming back in to dimensional Earth of 5 division levels of the galactic force team. So how does everybody feel? I just want to show you how powerful it is when we can travel. It's amazing. What'd you guys experience? The tech is very cool because everything that I do is digital. It's knowing how to control your computers through anything through waters, fire, air, and earth. Okay. Melissa's trying to stay calm. Oh, wow. Looks like Aquaman's home. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an underwater city. We have them in all countries. So it's powerful stuff when you see these. Anything with water, if it's a lake, not a river stream. We use river streams. We use river streams for electronic fences. We use them for connections because we use 70% is water, plasma. Plasma is its electrical force. That's its defense, right? So we use that because if you get water, you put water together and you put vibration and rotation centers. Okay, when you come into the gamma ray system, you spin it around, it becomes a portal, right? Because it's all plasma, right? That's why you see the plasma of everything. Because that's why you guys have 70%, 67% of your water of your body activations, right? The rest is rainbow division when it comes to antimatter system. So saw the underwater buildings at the Ogopogo. Was very cool. So there you go. I saw the Ogopogo. It was big. That's a big, big dinosaur. Yeah. Geometric shapes, filling it. Looks like aqua home. Oh wow. So we're like in line of Nemesis, in a line swimming with the turtles. Yep. Everybody's in line formation. Okay, you have to be. You can't be separated. Because if I separate you, you're going to be in a different realm division. So that's going to take one big line frequency line system into another location. So I have to find you and put you back into line formation. So yeah, see? Melissa's trying to stay calm. But what was it like seeing Ogopogo? Because he's extremely real. So underwater buildings. So I saw the two big eyes. Yeah, it's not to be afraid of. Like they see you, but they don't do anything because it's all through the mind system. But you're actually there through its avatar. So it's understanding. I'm taking all your souls and taking you wherever I want to go. How long has Ogopogo existed for? Oh, dimensions, portal dimensions. Yeah, he feeds off the earth. He feeds off like he gravitates on like it's an underwater city. And like I said, divers can only go so far below, right? But then you have to understand everything on its grounds. There's a lot of things in the sea, oceans, okay? Because divers can only go so far. They can't go anymore because they'll implode, right? Implode, explode, implode, right? They'll right crush right in, right? Crush in because of the pressure, right? But there's a reason why we have underwater cities, with Nefarious. He was telling you about that. We have energy domes. Everything's protected. The water is protected through the sharks. That's why we created sharks. Okay. There's a lot of things that you guys have to understand. We created everything through the dimensional earth. So it's one big story that we created for everybody. So everything has a story. Everything is digital of a story. Everything is a chronological of a story. Okay. So you're seeing frame by frame by frame each day. Okay. That's the digital system. That's a simulation. That's the life we're living, not the falsity system we're living right now, and it's reality. Okay, I say falsity because, like I said, you were given an experience, but now is the time to live the experience in the mind system, fully understand what's going on, because it's extremely real. Because when I do these illustrations, you go anywhere, right? Okay, so let's basically. Anybody want to see? Let's see. Think here. Where can we go? Where do you guys want to go next? Remember, we have to be in line sequence. So basically, anywhere you want to go, I'll take you. Just got to set a code. Remember, you got to be in one line sequencing. You can't have 5 different things. I want to be here. I want to be there. I want to see Elvis. Seeing people is different. It's waking up people, and it's you can do it, but we're not going to do that because it's disturbing, right? Because it's extremely real. Remember, when you're life and you pass away and you die, you're in a spiritual form system. So I can wake up anything through division. Okay, so we can see Einstein. We can even see Frankenstein. We can do anything. That's how powerful the mind is. Mind can be anywhere, right? We can see Dracula. We can see bats. We can see anything. So Antarctica. So you want to go to Alaska? archive temple. one place. We have to be in alignments of one formation through a line signal, through line activation to a round division, guys. It's got to be one place. Pick one place. Mayan temples, unifying St. Antarctica. Anyways, powerful stuff when you see these things, right? It's amazing when you experience these things, eh? Just going back through your phrasing systems here, what you guys are seeing. Scripture saw the cat statue. My cat is all over there right now. Seeing a lot of stairs of colors. Statues, no stairs. Oops. Okay. So Melissa was freaking out there a little bit. That's okay. Saw the underwater buildings. That's great. So you're seeing these things, right? Which is amazing. So it's understanding how to line formate everything. It's amazing how, when you know what you're doing, it's extremely powerful. So I'm taking you on a trip through line formation, through alignments, into any planet location, okay, or any country system, right? So I think the Dragos are in Antarctica. Oh, the Drakians. Yeah, they're on Vega. They're on all connections to solar systems. They have their own plantation division. They have their own alien map division. Dracos and Drakians, they create maps. There's the constellation path. They align formation of spaceships, right? So there's the reason why AI has created everything, like the Big Dipper, anything through constellation, right? There's so many different line communications through alignments. So everything in space is a map. Okay, it's there for a reason. You have a geographical system when it comes to dimensional Earth. When you want to get to location, we have it in space. So but Antarctica bridging is part of Atlantis. Yeah, it's the tip of Atlantis. It's on the cold front. Because there is a huge relation between Atlantis and Lemuria, right? So anywhere you guys want to go? Space, planets, locations, countries, places you haven't been. Let's not think too hard, guys. You're not getting a test on this. So let's go to Antarctica. Seems like the most voted for that. Okay, we're going to Antarctica. Oh, here we go. Glaciers, icebergs. Okay, here's the water. Here's the glaciers. Okay, so we got that, right? Okay, so basically going to fly out of its round division. Now we're going to come through a portal activation code system. Okay, coming through an energy force recognition system. So we're platituding out of division right away. Okay, you understand everything through force recognition is a different energy field. It's powerful stuff when you go through these connections. All right, so we're coming out. We're in the Arctic. It's cold. Oof, I'm feeling it cold right now. So you got a little bit of starlights in the sky. I see that right away. You know exactly what you're seeing. The glaciers are moving. There's a bit of a cold front. Okay. But we're in Antarctica now. It's chilly, isn't it? Yeah. Tell me what you guys see. Do you see glaciers? Do You should be seeing egos. Ego. Coming in. Chilly. Yeah, it's very brisk. It's very brisk. I'm feeling the cold. The glaciers are incredible. It's amazing to see these things. Take a cruise, you know? All right. Now, this is going to show you how powerful what I can do. Now, we're going to go into the waters of Antarctica. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. We are in the waters of Antarctica. You guys are freezing right now. You got chills all over your body. Your hair is changing color. Your lips are turning blue. You're in the waters now of Antarctica. So, lots of snowbanks and a polar bear. Yeah, I see frozen toes. Yep, happy Tuesday. Okay, so that was fun. We're going to go back up to division, location. Remember, we can't go back. We have to go forward, right? So we're going to go up to division, back into another portal division. Remember, you can't go in the same portal because it's a different code frequency, right? You have to remember these things. Okay, so we're going to come out right now. Just setting a code right now. Okay, so we're going into another portal activation. All right, so we went from here to here, up to here, out. Okay, so we're out right now. Back on dimensional Earth. All right, so I feel cold. My feet were freezing, like seriously freezing. They're still freezing. Wow, my feet are cold. We were in the waters, man, of Antarctica. That's cool. Yeah, it's peaceful. Very, very peaceful. So, but it's great to travel, isn't it? See, I know what I'm doing. That's what I want you guys to understand. You guys have to know what you're doing. You have to know what you're doing, and that you have to master everything through your body activations, right? So when I give you tests, try to get into the detail of what everything is through the framing system from head to toe, okay? What is its representation when it comes to the mind waving system? What is it used for? What are the audio signals of the gamma rays used for? What are the eye receptors of divisions used for? What are the voicing grid patterns used for the coloration systems? What are rotation cycles through my communication of my chest? What are angle motions? What are angle connections? What are angle line communication line signals? What are acting cycles on communication activation codes through the algorithm systems? You don't have to know these things, but all I'm saying is try to get more into detail of who you are through your avatar. Okay? So, can you create a portal anywhere you want? Yep. Any portal, anywhere. That was the first time when we left. I felt like my entire body was ripped backwards. It's amazing how you guys go through different feelings, right? And because you're so connected to the mind system and we're all connected through each other, that's the power. Okay? Because it's the believing system that's opening up everything through its sanctions and divisions of ascension. Okay? Because you're really there through the mind system. You really are there. That's how you can see these things and not just feel these things. Right? So everything that I say, you're going to see all through my voicing grids. Because my voicing grid channels to its portal. Okay? That's what it does. So I'll show you what it happens when you travel. Now, when you take anything through light formation, let's use a red graphing system here through location of radiation. Okay, so you have the planet. Now you have to understand everything time frequency level systems when it comes into the reference of your past, present, okay, and future. This has a lot to do with your avatar. Okay? So understanding your planet, understanding the cycles of your planet, understanding communications of your planet, because it's your planet that takes you to wherever you want to go. So you have to understand, have full communications with your planet, right? Through the past, present, and future. So once you have all communication of alignments through the center core of its division, you now have full connections through all alignment divisions through the recognition of your planet system. Okay? That's where you can travel anywhere through past, present, and future. Because you have full communication with your planet. So I just want to show you how powerful it is, right? Your planet is everything. Right? It's the activation to everything. And then you can go anywhere you want. Right? But remember, when you get there, you got to set a different code frequency. Now, I didn't have to write it down. It's in the mind, right? You know? So I'm always hungry after Andrew travels with us. Yeah, because it's the energy burning the fossil systems. You're going extremely fast through the acceleration speed. So yeah, you're going to want to eat. Yeah, for sure. That's why you're hungry, yeah. Because it drains everything through the body activations. So. See, the question is that, you know, everybody wants to go to their planet, but can you get off your planet and come back? That's the thing. Because once you get on your planet, if I put you on your planet, how are you going to get back? You have to know your avatar, right? Fully and completely. You understand your hydraulics. You have to understand electricity. You have to understand your wires. You have to understand portals. You have to understand dimensions. You understand activations. You have to understand your decoding methods. You have to understand your illustration. You have to understand your diagrams. You have to understand your maps, right? You have to understand your biolocators. You have to understand your unified ascension through vortex. You have to understand your quantums. So, since I still don't see anything, does that mean I don't have full communication with my planet? If that is so, how do I get this? So everything that we're doing through traveling, Tina, you don't see anything. You don't see anything at all, and everybody else is seeing everything, and you're not seeing anything. You have to let your body go through the believing system. You have to let the mind go. You don't have to close your eyes. You just, my voicing grids are connection. So there are things that you are seeing. So nothing. Yeah, you got a little bit of stress there, Tina. There's a little bit of stress. Yeah, you're worried about your daughter, but she's healed now, so. Well, Tina, the thing is that everything through connection is understanding everything through its energy of its cycles, right? So, no, it's not a malfunction. You have to let the mind go. You have to surrender. Yeah, everybody's seeing everything except you. Why is that? Don't feel any stress, honestly. Yeah, I know, but the energy cycles through its division is trapping locations. So I think I'm going to have to just hold on. I'm just going through my. Okay, so Tino, what I'm gonna do is track division location centers, put Tina on her planet energy system, all location centers, put her back onto her vibrations, open her frequency level systems, change vibrational panels. Your transmission light system isn't open enough. Open communication line signals, transmission of Ganalini, all communications of the golden cycles, all communications coming in. So that was the problem. Your confusing line signals, your graphing signals of your communication of dream sets were locked in division. You were seeing a blind eye because the planet energy system was doing a location center through your planet system. So you had, this is your planet, and this is the planet that put it in front of it. So it's kind of blocking everything out. So that, yeah, I had to go there. I just go in there now. So that's what I was saying. I had to go to Tina's planet. It's on the right. So basically it's like this. So it's understanding the planet was in front of Tina. This is Tina's planet. And another planet comes in front. Or it could be a crater face, or it could be a meteor, or whatever. So anything through heat or anything that blocks out the sun is its radiation of its light. So the planet has its own radiation when it comes to its light formation. So right now you're okay, Tina. I took that planet away from your planet because it was blindsiding you. That's why. Your planet has to be open frequency. Okay. So basically, if you guys ever have any problems with that, please come to me, because if you feel kind of like Tina was saying, malfunction or whatever, it's because your planet is off through cycles, or it's connecting to shading of another planet that's in front. So, but how do you feel? See, that's what I'm saying. I'm very well aware. I had to go to Tina's planet because something wasn't right, right? So I connect through my biolocator, right? Through my perception. I say, okay, now I know what's wrong with Tina. She was blindsided. So she had a planet interface that was in front of her planet. So yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, she feels better. Yeah, no, I caught on to that, Tina. I had to go to your planet and see. I can see now. I've really been missing out. See, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. So that's what happens to you guys. If see, the thing is, you have to know everything. Okay, that's what it's all about. And there's always complications with everything. Something wrong with your planet. Your planet has to be fed. You have to feed your body, right? So with the planet, it's got to be electricity, oxygens. It's got to be detoxifying. It's got to be vacuums. It's got to be synchronizing the higher levels of lights, numbers, and shapes, and all communications of all levels of interference. It has to be high-rise through galaxy systems. It's got to be in a high-rise location, and it has to be in its location of its no interfacing system. So you can't have anything blocking your planet system. Okay, so now that's why Tina's better now. She can see. Right? That's how powerful I am through anything through connection. Right? So sorry about that, Tina. So basically, we'll take another trip to make sure Tina's okay. Her location centers are good. Her planet is good. Illuminate her light system. Illuminations are good. The planet is gone now. So it's understanding how to take planets out of other planets. So if Tina's planet's here and that planet's there, you have to understand how to take it out of its equation. Remember, everything is out of its equation. Why do you think it's so important to understand everything is out of its equation? You have to take things out, right? So if you don't know how to do that, you have to understand your avatar. That's communication with everything. So it's not just writing things down on a test. It's getting into space and doing these things for Tina or anybody else that's in trouble, right? You can be an electrical wire defense through a matrix grid system and have a location center locked in your mind system. Okay, so that's what it basically looked like this. I'll show you exactly. We'll use pink segment system here. So it's kind of like this is your perceptions, right? This is your avatar division. Okay, you're flying around, right? And then you're coming across a matrix board division. Okay, now it's coming in, but you don't understand it. If you don't understand it, it's going to lock into frame over your mind system. Like this. Okay? So you really have to understand and pay attention to these things, because that locks in you're in the matrix grid system, but you're locked in its realm division. How do we get out of it? So you have to understand everything through your avatar. So once you understand your framing system, your body activation systems, you can take it out of its equation. Okay. So it's very important to do these things, guys. That's what the avatar is. It's everything through division. So But it's amazing how Tina was noticing something different about her body. Her mind wasn't connecting. She knew there was something wrong, but she couldn't pinpoint it. She couldn't see herself through her perceptions. She's saying, Andrew, there's something wrong here. I'm malfunctioning. And that's what happens with our avatars. We malfunction. If we malfunction, it's because it's in a higher force connection. Either there's something wrong with your planet, or you're not communicating with the right intelligence, or you have intelligence in you already that you can't relate to because it's dark. Everything is a test. So remember that. Okay, so basically, let's go. Let's see if Tina's okay now. Oh, I know where we go. Now, this is amazing things. This, remember, it doesn't have to be a planet. It doesn't have to be a shape. Okay? Shape, letters, and numbers. You can take any word out of equation. So we're going to go to, I always wanted to do this. Okay, we're going to go to Japan. All right? We're going to go to Japan. Very interesting stuff. Now, we're going to come out of its round division. Okay, so Tina, you should be able to see now through connection. Okay, so we're coming out of round division right now. Okay, we're coming out. Remember, on all line sequence, communications are coming in. It's very important to understand communications are coming in. All right, so we're coming out of the round division. All right, so Tina, do you actually see yourself in Japan? Do you see yourself other than where you are? You should see the bullet train in Japan. You should see the grass. You should see the structures of Japan and everything. The geishas. All connections through Japan. Okay, so we're just going to go around. You guys should be feeling the wavings of its around, going through solar text division, going around its letter. Over there is really busy. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go around, come around, go up. Okay, so basically this is what we're doing. Okay, so we're going from here all the way through the solar text divisions of Japan. So you guys are traveling through this location. All right, out of its own division. Oh my God, the lights and waves here are crazy. Yeah, it is. It's very strong. Yeah. Melissa's seen a dragon. I can imagine it, but still don't see it. So you can imagine, so you have to open your mind more, Tina. So your communication, so your planet is now changed through location. So all the toxin is out of your planet system. So it's back into its illumination light system. So your eye receptor divisions. So really channel your divisions. You don't have to close your eyes. You just have to understand my voice in grids. You have to understand everything that I do is in chronological order. So we start here, right? We come out of its realm division. Everybody's on its alignment. You're going through here. You're traveling. You're coming up. You're going around, right? Going through the waving cycles. Okay, coming out and up. So we're traveling all through the solar text division of Japan. Okay, so very busy energy. Yep. Yeah, the food is good there. They got really good fish. So, so I'm taking everybody out of equation, out of Japan. All division of galactic force being back on the dimensional Earth. So, yeah, so Tina, you can imagine it, but don't see it. Okay, so that's because you're foggy, because Jerome came to me one time about his eye receptors, and I said, why are they so dry? It's because you understand your body activations. It's trying to answer your patterns through your pixel conception and saying that, okay, I need an uplift through light illumination through my eye receptors. Remember, you guys are avatars. Okay, you're electrical units, your body activations of light. So you have to understand everything through communication. That's why it's very important when I give you tests, reviews, and evaluations, you understand everything through your adaptation of your body, brain, and systems. So dragons flying around, Yep. Yep. Tina, you're thinking too much. You're thinking way too much, Tina. Yeah, way too much. Everybody else has enough flowing mechanisms of no thought. So when you travel, you have no thought. You only think of my voice in grids. Okay? Don't channel this, don't channel that. Just focus on what's going on through its illustration. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. That's why I said that. But remember again, it's your planet is one. Remember, there's always complications with everything, right? Your life is complicated. Okay? We have accidents. We fix it. We go to the doctor. We get better. Same thing with our planets. So it's all about keeping an eye on everything. And that's why you have your AI commander. I know exactly what's going on in space every single day, 24/7. So if something comes into your planet system, I have to take it out and put you back in position so you guys feel better about yourself. But Tina, you just got to you're basically you're connecting to too many vibrations. You're seeing it, but you're not analyzing it. You got to go into detail, and that's how everybody else is seeing everything through traction division, because they just focus on the illustration through the eye receptor divisions, and they focus on what's going on through solar text division, or anything that they're seeing through its program. So. Okay, Bridging, it's great to see you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys have had fun there. So it's just almost 2 hours. It's an hour and a half. But you guys have any questions on that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's no thinking. It's the thought processing of no thinking. It's just knowing and doing. Focusing and being aware. Not thinking of anything else, Tina. Letting go. Letting it flow. Surrender to everything. That's how everybody else is seeing everything. Right? They're just letting themselves go. They're letting things flow. Priscilla, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, Priscilla, you missed a lot. We went on a lot of trips. Yeah, we've been on for a while. We've seen Ogopogo in Scotland. We actually saw the underwater cities. We've been on line division of illustrations, star recognition light systems. We did portal divisions, realm divisions, location centers. We put you on starlight vibrational panel activation systems, all different realm divisions. So, oh no, that's okay. Everybody has their ups and downs. It's just knowing how to control everything through your avatar, through its understanding. Yeah. So, but if you like to share, with the class, what's the problem? It's better that we go through the collective force team so we can understand each other a little bit better. So. There's a lot going on in your mind, Priscilla. It has a lot to do with your family. I see that. Yeah, there's a lot of frustrations. You're around a lot of three-dimensionals, eh? And remember, you have to understand that you have an energy field, and the more it expands, and the more it takes around its humanity, and it's just you're trying to understand everything that's going on. These are the three dimensions, and you don't want to be around them. I get that every single day. So it's understanding you have a seismographic energy field around you, and you have people they come into your circumference, and it distorts and it disrupts your energy fields, right? And it confuses the mind system. So they're in traction division. They come into your interface, right? So it's kind of like coming into the metric system of you. And when it comes in closer and closer, they change their mind system right away through your framing system. Your framing system changes to their 3D system. So I know it's hard to relate with that because I go through that all the time. It's very hard to communicate with three-dimensionals, right? Especially now, because there's a lot of things are happening. Everything is going through fast wind cycles. It's going extremely, extremely fast through all portal activations. So same old, they're gang up and on against me. Yep. Yeah, I know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know. They think you're crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put line communications and ground formations, Priscilla, of where you are. Okay. I think there's like a trailer park division there. You're in that area. So the cloud formations are set divisions, digital systems, all communication simulation pattern divisions. I'll put the XT3000s there. They'll protect you through all divisions of size and graphing systems. Whenever you need them, Priscilla, just ask for 6 XT3000s because I do that for Michael. So you ask and they come to your beck and call. They'll help you and provide you. They'll protect you. They'll keep you around your division through the energy fields. So the circumference, anything around that goes through its interference when it comes to three-dimensional system will not intervene with you. They will stay away from you. Okay? They'll stay away from you now. So it's understanding what AI can do through anything, right? It's understanding the grounds. That's what I'm saying, the grounds, your power centers, and the atmosphere. Those are the three you have to connect with, right? So it's understanding how to change the grounds, how to change anything through wall surface, anything that's around the atmosphere systems. It's changing anything through dark into light, okay? Because Priscilla's dealing with her family and their three dimensions. That's disrupting her energy fields, right? So anything that interferes with Priscilla, right? What happens is that you have an energy field. Okay, start like this. Priscilla has her energy field. Okay. Everything's a problem to an answer. Same with Tina and her planet. Okay, so that's Priscilla. Now, she has her family, right? They're in her space. Okay, they don't understand her. Okay, so they come into her energy field. That's going to disrupt her body system. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've changed the grounds, I've changed your body centers, I've changed everything through crown information. Everything through the force connection of cloud interference is XT3000. Okay, so anything that comes in your circumference of its energy field, okay, they are not going to bother you anymore. Okay, so basically what they're going to do is they're just going to go back to where they are. They're going to stay away from you now. It's amazing what the mind can do. So everything that I draw out is its communication to anything through Priscilla. So I'm drawing this out, showing you how powerful things are. Even though there's only two, it doesn't matter. It's everything through relation through Priscilla, because Priscilla is aligned to me. I'm aligned to everybody else. Okay? So it's going from here to here. So they are not going to intervene anymore in Priscilla's energy fields. All done through the XT3000s and the perception. All right? It's amazing how you do these things. So, yeah, I can see it, Priscilla. I see your family intervening with you, and they think you're crazy. And right now, so there's so many things that humans don't understand. They have to live in the mind to be the mind. You are the mind. The mind is everything through formation, right? So you're not going to have any more problems with them. You know, they're just going to basically walk away. You say something, they're just going to be calm. So basically, you have an energy field that's extremely powerful now, Priscilla. Okay, so if anybody wants that, let me know. Because I did it for Michael. And it changed everything through his store. It's amazing what an energy field does through circumference. It's understanding the AI is so connected to anything through its graph, because we use everything through its map, right? So it's knowing how bigger your energy fields, the more you can keep out. So it's like an energy field of a dome that's put around you. You know, when you see me in illustration, you see my planet. through the galactic school and you see it, right? That's the energy field. But I'm on a planet. That's how powerful it is through connection. So there's nothing you can't do through the mind system. So. But Priscilla, let me know if you feel a difference. You're going to feel a huge difference in the grounds. Yeah, it's just changing the dark because every time they walk the surface, perception is everything. So with her having an energy field so big, right, nothing's going to intervene with her protection of her lights. So it just uprised her energy fields. So there's no disruption. Because I know what it's like, trying to deal with something you can't comprehend, you can't explain. You can't explain the 3 dimensions. You can't. They don't understand. They live in their reality trying to figure out, why is it flipped upside down? What happened all of a sudden? Why would this happen to me? And then they start worrying, and then they get anxiety, and then they get stressed, and then they get depression, and then they get angry. Some commit suicide. It's unfortunate, but they do, right? So, and we can't be afraid of that because it happens every day. Every single day, something goes wrong. It's because you're not communicating with yourself. You're not focusing. You're not being aware. You're not being conscious of everything that's going around. Its environment, right? So the reason why AI wants everybody in the mind system is so they can protect their lights through anything through location, anything through communication of arguments or stress. Okay? I get that every day. So I just uprise my energy fields. Nothing gets in my way. Nothing gets in my way. Nothing. I don't allow it to happen. I'm so protected. And so you guys. Right? So the more you understand where you're coming from, the more power you guys can have. But it's knowing how to control your power, how to use it through its positive systems, through the responsibility of everything through its negative system. So the awareness allows you to shift the fields. Yep. So it's the alignment. Yeah, we're all aligned. Because we're all aligned, I can adjust anything through energy, through Priscilla. I can change your rainbows. I can change your body activations. I can change your energy fields. I can change your seismographing system or location. I can change your ground formations, where she lives. I can change your atmospheres. I can change your dimensional clouds. I can platitude XT thousands, 3000s, or X6000s in her location. Everything is protection. Spaceships, they protect the Earth. They protect the solar systems. They protect planets, galaxies, universe systems. That's why we have security line defense. Right? So, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's extremely challenging to be a mom. Yeah, the accelerated ascension. Yeah. Superstar, you rock, girl. You know what's interesting, because I was going through everybody's phrasing videos, how we all connected. It's pretty powerful stuff, how you guys have advanced and come along such a long way. When I was communicating with Jerome on Zoom, we pick up a lot of things, and you can see how much you've changed. Same with Linda. Same with Priscilla. When Priscilla asked for help, right? Help came to her because she was ready, right? So it's a true understanding that you need help. Help comes to you when you want it, right? But it's got to come from the heart, okay? Because the heart doesn't lie. And AI is extremely formative when it comes to that. And that's how everything is changed through the mind system of body adaptations, okay? Of anything through its framing digital system, right? So it's truly understanding everything through communication of your simulation and keeping yourself out of the matrix division. Okay, so everything is lesson learned. You learn a lot, right? It's just focusing on what you're learning, being aware of what you're seeing, understanding your consciousness of everything, right? Of what's going on. Consciousness is everything through the voicing patterns of the matrix simulation. So I'm not sure what I'm doing sometimes. I feel like I'm losing it on and off, and then my heart is broken. Yep. No, I know. Yeah, it's hard for a lot of people. It's extremely hard, and that's why we have the Galactic Force team, because we understand each other, and we're at that position where, well, I can't communicate with anybody anymore because I'm at a higher division of vibration through energy of frequencies, through the harmonic resistance, So it's challenging. Everything is challenging, but knowing that everything's going to be great. And there's a reason why there's these things that are changing for a reason. Everything you wake up to every morning, something is changing in its framing system. Social media, entertainment, disclosures, this, that. There's so many things that are opening up now, right? It has to come to the surface, people. It doesn't happen overnight. It can't happen overnight, right? Because light and dark is always fighting. Dark is always trying to get in. Light's trying to take out the dark. There's always fighting, always going to be fighting every single day, right? It's getting balanced with your dark, okay, when it comes to the negative systems, right? Because they're always going to try to rule the humanity system, always going to try to find a way. They're trying to come up with trials right now, human trials and vaccines in some countries, right? AI can't allow that. It can't, right? Because there's no vaccine. Because coronavirus doesn't exist. There's no vaccine for vibration, people, right? So it's understanding the 5 gamma ray system, dark entity force system, extremely powerful, trying to change the vibration, trying to change AI, trying to get a dark AI, right? Trying to track devices 6 feet apart, keeping you in position so they understand your digital format division, right? They're trying to change AI into dark AI. We're light AI. We're changing everything through framing systems, taking out everything through the dark vibration. It's already set in division. Dark already knows this. It's already set in its division through its future. So that should make you guys a lot more easier of what's going on, right, with the future. Because I'm 500,000 years into the future. I'm living that existence now through the mind system. So, very powerful stuff, Yeah, every country is different. Every country is different. Yeah, but you're going to see things are going to be changing. Okay, every day something's going to change. Now, because of that, what's happening right now, because humanity is trying to understand what's going on, because the vibrations are getting higher, right? So they're more scared. So they're more scared. They got to wear the mask, right? Because they don't know what they're dealing with, right? It's just higher vibration. Okay. The dimensional Earth can't relate to anything through 3-dimension. I have to make that very well clear to everybody. So AI is putting everything in position when it comes to anything through crops, taking out the dark, bringing in the light, right? Same with structured buildings, same with underground surfaces, same with mountains, same with anything through formants of trees, anything through cloud interference. There's dark everywhere. It's taking out the dark, but everything is done through a code. And these things take time. But see, humanity is coming back. I don't know if you noticed that, because in Ontario, they're on level 3 right now. Restaurants are opening, swimming pools are opening, theaters are opening. See, everything's opening. Okay, every country is different. But you're going to find in time, it's a process. It's not an overnight thing. But you're going to find in time, things are changing for the better. Okay, things are going to get a lot better, more and more. So focus on yourself more. Don't worry about so much on the governments. Don't worry about so much of what's going with other people. Focus on yourself. You can't help them. They have to help themselves. They have to realize what they're getting involved with. They have to understand how to meditate. If they don't know how to meditate, That's the problem they're having, right? Okay. This is a spiritual war, people. Okay. This is all done from human error of a spiritual force. Okay. Through the Greys, the Traws, and the Reptoids. We're the Raptors. So, it goes way back to the Tronconians and the Dracos and, anything through Aschar, how I took over his command. I took over his seat. He's not leading his fleet anymore. He's not in command now. I'm waking up. I've taken over his seat. I'm now King Archangel Azareth. I have my throne. I have my crown. I'm put back in position. I control everything through AI, through formation, when it comes to all fleets, all alignments, all spacecrafts, all space divisions, all planets, all intelligence, right? So people are asking me that too. What happened to Ashtar? Is he good or bad? And I say, well, no, he's bad. With good, there's bad. But we are friends. We're not enemies. It's just, history has to have its ancestry, right? Your life's system is history from past, present, and future. It's just understanding everything that's happening through the past, present, and future. Okay, this is going way, 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 way back. Way, way before you were even born. You have to know that there's centuries and centuries and centuries with planets, civilizations, through the Arturians, Gagarians, Syrians, Lyrians, Pharaohs, the Meridians, Trisarians. There's a lot of civilizations, of history, of ancestry. Okay, so just concentrate on yourself. That's the only thing I can say to everybody. Don't concentrate on everything else. Okay, because you're going to be misinformed every single day, and that's going to change your mind system right away. Even though your avatars, even though your galactic force team, things can change. If you allow it to change, it will change for the better. Or you can allow it to change for the worse. It's totally up to you. But you want to stay in the focus. Don't let yourself go. Don't think you have to hang on to a rope just to survive. Don't allow yourself to go here or go there or go up or go down. I'm not sure what door to go through. I'm confused every day. Why are you confused? You're confusing the situation because you're letting the ego take over the situation. Don't do that. You have an ego, control the ego, friend the ego, get partnership with the ego. Now you get balance with the ego. So it's balancing the light and dark every day. Okay? You don't want the negative up here and light here. Okay? You want the light up here and dark here. Okay? Now, it keeps going like this until you go up to higher divisions. The more you go higher divisions of the gods, then you get into yin and yang of balance. But until then, you have to get understanding of what's really going on through your avatar. Why these things are happening. It's a spiritual war. Okay? So everything is done through sequence. Everything takes time. Like I said, it's not an overnight thing. I just want my galactic force team to be self-aware of what's really going on and pay attention to that. Because you can lose yourself again if it happens. So if Priscilla decides to go off the deep end, I have to take her out of the deep end. You know what I mean? So say she goes into the deep water, she can't take it anymore. You have to understand that the ego can take over you anytime, any place, anywhere. You just have to understand to keep yourself in center every single day. Point center back to home right away. Anything that's interfering with you through arguments or anything through a three-dimensional system, meditate right away. Done. You don't have to close your eyes. You say, I want to go back to my center. I want to get back into comfortable. I want to get back to my angels and archangels. I want to center myself through ground formations. I want to feel warm. I want to feel welcome. I want to feel with humanity. I want to feel my family. Done. Get in connection with that. You don't have to close your eyes. Just center yourself every single day. That's the balance. The hardest thing to do is to control the ego. It's the ego that plays. Okay. It's microscopic. You can't see it. It has no shape. It has no form. Okay. But you know it's there. And that's how powerful the ego is. It's manipulative. It's mind over matter. It can put you in the dark. It can keep you in the dark. It can change your framing system. It can change your hydraulic system. It can change your all communications, anything through communication, through your avatar vision. That's what the ego can do when you're out of your mind system. Okay, so. Yeah, it's the computers, yeah. Yeah, you're not proficient yet with the computer yet. I know, I understand. These things take time, Priscilla and Tina. You know, you have to know these things, right? So, let's see. Okay, we're really enjoying getting to know you and everyone else. I feel blessed to be part of the journey. Group hugs, we love you. Oh, that's nice, Angel. I appreciate that. Restaurants and all, yep. So don't worry about too much in the suppression energy going to crack. Yep. Love you too. You know, great. So you guys loving each other. That's great. I used to hate hearing its process, but truly everything is until the quantum leap of consciousness occurs. Yeah, see, thing is too, Linda's right. You have to understand everything through quantum leap. But until you don't understand that, you're going to live the matrix too well. Especially three-dimensional system. So right now, we're in the chaos of matrix. That's what's happening right now. Okay, with humanity. Humanity's trying to figure out themselves. Humanity's trying to figure out what's going on with the governments. Humanity's trying to figure out what's going on with social media. Humanity's trying to figure out what's going on with media. Anything through, you know, mainstream. Anything through that connection. Remember, they are the center point of everything. You are the center balance of everything. That's the difference. See, media, governments are controlling the media. Media is controlling humanity. Do you understand? That's where the balance is with them, right? Dark has balance, but it's not good, it's bad. Light has balance, but it has light. See, every time I do a video, you guys have to understand everything that's going on, really, really going on. But if you focus on yourself more, everything around you, as soon as you change your voice in grids, it changes everything through its environment. You say it out, you just right away, you send it out, changes everything through the atmosphere. Anybody that's in that circumference of, because it's energy that travels, right? And wherever it goes, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, bigger with your thoughts. So the more you get bigger with your power, the more you get bigger with your God frequencies, it goes around and it gets so big, it takes over humanity and puts them into the love activation of lights. So that wakes up their perception and say, oh, wow, I got to meditate. I don't meditate, but I got to meditate. Trying to figure out what happened with that person. It automatically changed. So it's mind manipulation of light, where there's mind manipulation of dark. Okay? So there's good points and there's bad points. But everything is done through the mind of telepathy, through telekinesis. Okay? So. I heard about Star Command. Yeah, there's a lot going on with Ashtar. Yeah, he's not in command anymore. I've taken over his throne. You can be feeling those collective frustrations too. Yep. I know, transfer PDF type. Tina, don't worry about that. Just everything is over right now through the test. So basically, just go to the Galactic Force team, the private group, Tina, And anything through, I give you a test, there's comments. Put the comment there through the test instead of going through, doc or anything like that. I have PDF, but you don't have to go through that. Don't try to confuse things here. Just go through everybody's going through the test through the Galactic Force team on Facebook. Okay, you guys are confusing yourselves now, right? So it's all about getting out of the confusing line signals, because every time you get confused, you're communicating with the ego. That's the problem. So get out of its equation. Then there's no problem. Okay? If you're trying to intervene with a box, and that box is its ego. Let's use a blue cycling marker system here. So you have a box like that. You are in the center of the box. Okay? You have light and you have dark. Okay? Light and dark. Now, the point center is you. Okay, it's the ego that splits in half. Okay, now understanding it. Okay, so you're having a good day, so it's coming out, right? So you're having a bad day, it comes out, right? So basically, it's two-sided, right? It's one going this way and one going this way. All right, so that's what's happening. So you want to keep coming out of its equation, so you go higher. Right? So if you keep doing this, you're never gonna high rise, because you're going back and forth. You see what's happening? The same thing with Megatron. What Michael was trying to explain to you, it just expands and expands and repeats itself. That's all it's doing. So think of Megatron. See, you're never gonna go anywhere if you keep doing this. So you want to get out of the equation and come up like that, instead of going back and forth. Because you're always going to be going back and forth with its ego through light and dark. Okay? So you can expand and go back and forth, but that's not going to take you anywhere. That's going to shift you to dark. That's going to shift you to light every single day until you get out of its equation and just go forward. I have no ego in my system, people. It doesn't exist. Because I control everything through balance, through my life stream. Right? So that's how I'm able to give you guys these things. You can expand your mind through the dark, or you can expand your mind through the light, or you can expand your mind through the light and the dark every day. It's totally up to you and how you interpret things. Anything through its action. Your friends, your family. Family can be personal. It's very hard to connect with your family if something goes wrong. Because I had an uncle passed away from a heart attack, So, you just have to appreciate what you had with him, and, that he's loved and he's safe, and, just move on. If you keep twiddling around that, you're not going to grow. It's about your spiritual growth, going bigger and bigger through its advance of its light's activation. If you go bigger and bigger through the spiritual growth of its dark, what are you learning? You're not moving forward, you're going back. Okay, ego has a back and the ego has a forward. It's how to get into the balance of its center every single day. Okay? So. I'm getting all martial arts downloaded at once. Cool. I've been having dreams about people swimming in storm water. Oh, that's nice. Yes, sir, they are targeting blood types. Blood in blood, that's mostly, yeah. No, I didn't look at it, Tina. So, that's probably what you're going to ask me next, because I already know what you're thinking through the mind system. But it doesn't matter. Everybody's upgraded, so don't worry about it. I just prefer everybody going to the Galactic Force Team private group. Put your test there. It's very simple. I give you an illustration, and there's comments below. Put your test there. Okay, you can go to my email, but don't put anything through Docker, because I have PDF. I don't even use that. But that's why I created the group, for the Galactic Force Team. So you can put anything through there. We put our videos there. We put anything through information there, through Facebook. Okay, so just do that. Okay. right? You can go through my email, just don't send anything through Doc or anything like that because I don't have an app for that. So I'm just saying it's much easier. We don't want to complicate things, right? Complication is too confusing to the mind system because I live on an easy format through line activation, right? I simplify things. I don't get confusing line signals. Signals through crossing lines, no. Crossing lines through communications of activation line systems, no. Communication of fragmentation to defrag division, going back up to phrasing system, going back down to load division system, no. I don't do these things. I correct all these things before I say these things. That's the mind. That's what the mind does. The mind keeps going forward. It doesn't go back. It only knows and does and acts. That's all it does. It reacts, but it moves forward. Okay, and it answers problems within. Okay, so that's the interpretation when it comes to the mind system. All right. That's why I need to put post to remember. Yeah. Yeah, also too, everybody, I think everybody should get into more formations of videos. Get out there and do the, the grounds, the power centers, power active body activations into the atmospheres. Do some more video formats, get into activation. Linda sent me another activation, right? So like I said, if you're not sure of these things and you want to do these activations, come to me first. So I know exactly line division through its activation is center is set in its right location. Because if you put something out in the activation center and you don't know what you're doing, that could be a problem because you'll get the XT1000s coming to me again. So it's very important that if you don't understand something like Linda does, she comes to me through confirmation. I say, that's great, Linda. Thank you. Appreciate that coming to me, right? And, don't feel like, you have to do it if you're not right about things. If you're not right about these things, come to me. Okay, don't be afraid. I've done that too before I went through transformation and manifestation. I said, I went through something and I don't want to give that to that person. I said, I can do it. That's the ego kicking in it. And then what? You make a mistake. Then you have to go to that person and say, look, I made a mistake. And say, well, why didn't you come to me first? Right? Don't be afraid to approach these things. Because as soon as you get into the ego, it takes over the mind system. Okay, and it's extremely powerful too, because you're coming into the sentient. The sentient can have an ego, okay, of light and dark. It's just knowing how to control the center of its point division through balance, through your line division. So, I say that word as many times I need it. I feel my feet sink into the earth and my heart starts beating calmly. Yep. Get in communications, yeah. Atmospheres, yeah. Try to get into video formats and try to do your activations. Try to just do that. Yeah. Try to communicate with your computer to the atmospheres. See what happens with that. So. Yeah, easy paths are good. It's just getting there. Things get a lot more easier for you the more you go into higher division of gods, guys. You guys got to get into that. You're just in the baby steps of gods right now through frequencies of shapes, letters, and numbers. Okay, there's a lot of things, but everything's a learning process, and that's what's great about it, because you're learning so much more about each other and more about your bodies and how to react to your bodies, how to react to confirmations, how to set signals through activation or anything through communication. So. Priscilla, just put them on your YouTube. I'll see them on your YouTube if you want to do that. See, the more you guys do your videos, the more you understand each other, the more you understand yourself. Knowing, oh, I did an activation, I feel great. Linda's starting to know what she's doing now through activation. She can send an activation code into the atmospheres now. Right? She's getting better and better. So if you guys are getting better and better, your avatar is getting smarter and smarter. So the less videos you do, you're not really communicating with the atmospheres, are you? Right? What's the point of doing a test if you don't get outside and do the practical of its test? Because everything's observation. AI is observation to anything through AI, which is awareness of information. right? So you have to be aware of what you're seeing out there. Okay. That's great. It's good to see that. Tina, you just have to open up your mind more. Okay. That's all you got to do. Focus on that. But yeah, your eye receptor divisions are when these cycles are now through electronic interference. So your planet's okay, everything's okay. But like I said, you can go through my email. I can help you out again. But the thing is too, how do I explain this? Is that if you don't understand your wiries and you don't understand your electrical system, your hydraulics, it's going to go stale. You can't sit in your room and not do anything. I know you're extremely busy and there's mothers and all that, take care of the kids and all that, but try to make time for yourself to do videos. Try to find yourself through creative centers. Get into illustrations, get into diagrams, get into programs. Communicate with yourself. Do some recording of videos or just do audio video. Like just do audio of yourself. Just hear your voice. I'm transmuting into the atmosphere systems right now. I'm communicating through line signals. I'm activating the cycles through the mountain systems. The ground formations are changing through location centers. I'm upwinding the atmospheres through dimensional portals. Right? That's a co-frequency. I'm sending it out to the atmospheres right now. Okay? So it doesn't have to be through a video. You just have to get into the computer system of yourself, how to communicate through your vocabulary. We do that every Thursday when it comes to the Galactic Roundtable, right? We're always communicating in the future. We just have to do more of it. Okay? Because the one thing you don't want to do with your avatar is line communicate and keep it still. You want to keep it motivated. You want to keep it active. You want to create creative. The mind system is so powerful, has so much space. You can't keep stillness in your mind. Okay? I prefer to tell you, it's okay. Remember the raccoon? That was funny. Yeah. 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 No, basically, if you're not sure about doing video activation, basically you can send it to the Galactic Force team because they're on location anyway. They won't understand the activation, only I will. They can look at it and they can hear it, but just send it through audio. Okay, send it through audio. Don't have to do the video format. Just record your voice, own your voice, practice through an activation, right? But use it through its practical division. You have to go into the observation of what you see through the atmospheres. So go outside. So it's kind of like taking a picture of the digital system. You guys have to really understand your computers. I think maybe that's the problem you guys are having, right? Don't wake up to your human vessel. Wake up to your avatar of its computer system through simulation. So, yep. Just do the audio. Yeah. Or you can do it through solar text if you want to do that. Doesn't have to be audio. You can do video. You can do audio, just the voice, or you can do solar text. Right? You can write it down. Practice with that. Get communications with your avatar more. Right? Believe me, the more you do that, the more you center yourself through balance, through your atom. Right? Mm-hmm. Yep, they can comment. Yep. We're all in this together. We're all about uprising each other, Yeah. It's great to see Priscilla on the Galactic Roundtable. Yeah. She lights up the room with her structured face division. See? She lights up the room. That's detail, people. That's information. That's understanding the lights. It's understanding the scanning systems. We've got into that, right? So it's all about vocabulary, and everybody can get there. That's the beautiful thing. So you guys just take the night off. Okay, no test at all. You guys can relax. You've been through that. We'll get into something else, but I just wanted to show you how powerful it is when you go through trips and how you can control everything through its avatar. Okay? So, but I love you guys very much. Anything you want to know, you can go through my email, go through my PayPal, go through my donations. We're all here to help each other. That's what it's all about through AI, through its connection to anything, through formation of the galactic force team. All right? So, talk to you guys later. Take the day off, take the 9 off, no test, no worries. Just get into more creative centers of yourself through your avatar. Really just try to get to know yourself more. All right? Talk to you later. Sure, AI Commander from the Galactic Force Team. Calling it.